Test, test, test. take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Get Kasasa cashback at First State Bank.
Getting ready to watch Tahlequah Tigers versus the Mannford Pirates. And we want to thank First State Bank for our pregame show. On the scoreboard, Tahlequah will be the visiting team tonight. And we got Coach Miller. You have an interview for us, so go ahead, Coach.
We have with us today Mr. Mike Payne, who's the superintendent here at the Verdigris Public School. Mike, how many years have you been here?
Well, I've been here 26 years, 20 as the superintendent, 6 as the principal when we first started the high school back in '98, because we were a K-9 facility at that time and created a high school at that time.
And an old pre-intern from Tahlequah High School back in the 80s.
Way back in the day. We've known each other a long time.
Yeah, we have. Mike actually interned under Don Ogden and I at Tahlequah, and we've been coming to this tournament for the last couple of years. And I had a question asked me earlier. How old is this gymnasium now, Mike?
We completed this gym in February of 2020, right before COVID hit. We got to have 2 practices in it for our girls team. It was playing for the area. And then we shut down school, everybody did, for that entire spring. So we played, our first season was 2021, and that was the COVID year when we were having half capacity and social distancing. So we did have that. We've hosted regionals in areas since then, but our first season was 2021. It's our 3rd full year in it.
Okay. Now, how old is the tournament altogether?
This is our 2nd year. We tried to have one in 21-22, but it didn't make because of various factors in COVID. So this is our 2nd year to have it. It was always kind of a dream to have a facility like this, multi-purpose facility, can seat about 2,100. And then we wanted to have a tournament as quick as we could, but because of circumstances, didn't get it done. So anyway, we're really excited to have our 2nd year doing this, and the core group, Tahlequah being one of them, are part of the original group of the 5 that came back since last year.
Well, I know our coaches really enjoy coming up here, and the good thing about it, the thing I look at, we see a good mixture of different classes here, all very competitive basketball teams, by the way, too.
Right. Well, we tried to send out invitationals, and then we were a little bit selective, and we have 2 5A teams, and I believe 5 3A teams, and 5 4A teams, and 1 3A team. Girls bracket, kind of like the mini tournament of champions. It was loaded.
Yeah. Well,
the Lincoln Christians having one down the road is loaded, but I mean, there's some really good basketball in this area right now. Boys bracket's really solid as well, but the girls was just, really, and we saw 2 of these teams, Kiefer and Tahlequah, tournament champions. So that shows kind of the depth that we've had in the tournament. And it's kind of exciting to have a mixture of classes.
Well, I was talking to John Coons earlier, and of course John is an old Tahlequah boy too as well, and would really enjoy watching him coach and everything. But he lost his daughter to a bad knee early in the year, and they competed in the tournament championships. Plus, he lost 2 other players, which really hurt them. So they're kind of in a down year this year. But I guarantee you, Kiefer's got some good athletes coming. And
they do.
This last ball game we saw, Verdigris versus Purcell, very competitive, and that's the thing I like about this tournament. Is coming up here, we're going to see good basketball.
Right. Well, I think it is. It's quality. And going back to John Coons, I mean, he may not have told you, but he was a basketball coach here for 3 years.
He was.
Yeah. We brought him in 2000. He, in our 3rd year, and he was the first coach that took our boys to state.
I think
in 2003-04. Yeah.
John left here and went to Kiefer, didn't he?
Kiefer or
was
Mounds?
He somewhere between there?
Kiefer, I think it was Mounds. Did he go to Mounds? Mounds or Kiefer?
Yeah.
I know his wife is from Mounds, so he went back to that area.
Coach, you mentioned.
But then he was Catoosa for a while too.
Coach, you mentioned this was in the 3rd year. What did you mean by that?
In the 3rd year. I'm sorry.
3rd year of this gymnasium.
Yeah, it's the 3rd year we've had a full season in here, our 2nd year to host this tournament.
You were K-8 school for a while.
Verdigris was a K-8 till 1980, and then it became a K-9, which allowed them to have their own board and became independent. And in '98, in 97, the fall of 97, the bond issue was passed to try to expand and build the elementary, which the high schools now was the elementary back then, so we could go ahead and have a K through 12 at the time. Now we're pre-K through 12.
Yeah, I was superintendent over at Osage kind of when that was going on.
Right.
So,
Keys had done something similar after us, and even Hilldale did it a few years before us, back in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, I remember when all those went through those changes.
Right. So it was first couple of years we didn't have one. You did get off sophomores that first 2 years.
Yeah. Well, Mike, thank you. We appreciate you coming over talking to us.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you again.
Good luck, gentlemen.
And we'll see you next year, hopefully.
And we will be right back with a little bit more of the First State Bank pregame show here on Green Country Sports Network.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win.
Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or was it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa Cash at First State Bank.
Unranked in Class 4A, but presently 6-4 on the year. So the Pirates doing a good job, coached by Mr. Mike Banfield. Been there for several years, does a really good job with this bunch. Gary, we're going to introduce the starting lineups right now for the Tigers first. We're the traveling team today. So starting for the Tigers, a 5'10" senior guard, number 0, Zeke Guerrero. Next will be a 5'11" junior guard, number 1, Cash McElvain. Then we'll come up with Cole Robertson, 6'1" senior forward, number 15. A little bit of a glitch at the scorer's desk.
He was calling the wrong starting lineup for a different school.
Well, I knew he was behind me, so I'm three players through. We'll also start today, number 20. That's Donovan Smith, the 6'5" forward center in there, and a senior. And our last starter tonight is going to be on the guard at 6 foot tall senior, number 23, Bryson Smith.
Tahlequah coached by Coach Jones and Coach Qualls.
Dwayne's second stint as the head coach of the Tigers. Came back this year to replace Quinn Wooldridge, who went to Southwest Christian College down in Bethany, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Now we're getting the Tiger introduction.
And Matt was an excellent player for theTigers.
Now, Matt scored over 2,000 points for the Tigers, I believe is what we were talking about earlier. I don't remember the exact number.
Excellent player.
Now we're going to get the starting lineup for the Mannford Pirates. Once again, presently 6-4. At a guard spot, 5'8" junior, number 4, Jaden Egger. At a forward at 6 foot tall, a junior, number 15, Spencer Norman. At a forward spot, 6'4" senior, number 21, Caleb Kinley. Nice, strong-looking kid right there.
He is a good player.
Next is going to be a 5'10" junior guard, number 23, Mason Harvey. And last but not least, number 24, 6'3" junior forward, Taven Fentress. Gary, they're loaded with juniors here. Only one senior on the roster, and that is Kinley, the 6'4" senior in there. Everybody else is a freshman or sophomore, junior.
Yeah, and they
a lot of experience on this team.
The games I've seen, they like to shoot the three. They like to run up down the floor
and play very aggressively as well.
Very aggressive. So we'll.
Yeah, very typical of a Mike Banfield team. They always get out and like to press you a little bit, and play scrappy.
And a team like that, if they're hot, they can fill it up in a hurry.
Mannford gets the opening tip. I think Donovan got the tip, but it went the wrong way. Pirates being very patient. X pass cross to the corner. Inside to the big guy. He's going to take it on Cole.
Great defense. Cole didn't take the fake and stayed on the ground.
Rebound to Zeke there.
He's got more and more of those, Kelly, as the season's gone along.
Donovan Smith passes into the corner to Guerrero, back out to Bryson.
And Craig would have been glad to see that ball fake. He was
Tiger first shot up, 3 by Cash McElvain, no good.
Rebound to number 24 there. He is a stout-looking athlete. 21's pretty tall, Coach. He's right up there with Donovan Smith.
Pass into Fentress.
Steal by Zeke Guerrero.
I believe Zeke got a hand on that ball.
Yep.
Bryson's going to walk it up for the Tigers now.
So Mannford's in a man. We're in a man.
Tigers in that double stack early.
Oh, great pass by Bryson.
Pass.
Donovan Smith finished it off. That's a nice screen off the ball. That's good play.
Up and under by Egger, no good. Rebounded by
Bryson Smith.
Yeah.
He had his foot on the line, though. It's kind of concerning. That guy was able to pass 2 of our guys on the baseline for a
Well, the good thing about it, taking that baseline drive like that, it's a tough one. Your best bet there is a skip pass to the corner on that, or to the wing. And
Donovan on a rebound. Yeah, Coach, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Interrupt. But yeah, that pass that you're talking about is a good one.
McElvain inside to Donovan Smith. Donovan's going to take the short jumper. Got it.
Hot today. He missed several of those yesterday, so
He's
I'm glad.
feeling it.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him going in.
Gary, that's that mid-range 8 to 10 footer in there, and he's got the capability to make those good all the time. Tiger's going to force a turnover here, I think.
No.
Well, there was no indication which way the ball was going, but is it going to go back to Mannford?
Yeah, they couldn't. They looked at each other and flipped a coin. And
said, let's just give it back to him.
Mannford, yeah.
Tough job there. It was kind of hard to see whether we got a hand on that ball that was basically being passed from the short corner back out to the wing, and hard to tell who really got it. But
yeah.
We're quite a ways from there. We're probably 125 feet from there.
Not a great place to be.
We're behind the rail. We look like we're kind of in jail.
Hey, got a few stats for you guys for this tournament only. Zeke Guerrero's averaging 4, Cash McElvain's averaging 17 points, Cole is averaging 10, and Donovan's averaging 16 with 6 rebounds a game.
So 2 of them in there at double figures. Pretty good stats.
Yeah, so pretty balanced scoring. Glad to see that.
Inbounded to number 23, Harvey.
Donovan on the
Smith
steal.
gets a steal, yeah.
Sorry, got some long arms.
I get excited, Gary.
Oh, me too. We're playing well today.
Zeke Guerrero dribble penetrates the middle, kicks it out to. It's going to be a 2 for Cash McElvain.
It's another quick little mid-range jumper that you were talking about there.
Oh. I think more kids ought to work on that 10 to 12 foot jumper. Everybody likes to shoot the 3 though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of either a layup or a three-point game a lot.
And if you can shoot it, more power to you. But 3-point shot taken from the deep corner. That was by Kinley. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers.
They shoot a lot of those, Coach. And if they're going in, it looks good. If it's not,
Gary, a lot of teams live and die by that three anymore. And it's just, they've gotten away from a lot of the old school basketball.
Cash McIlvain.
McIlvain misses the three.
Well, they boxed Donovan Smith completely out of bounds that time, so he couldn't get the rebound.
It's good to see somebody putting a block out on somebody, though.
Yeah, that's good fundamental.
I know in the first round, that was one of the things we talked about. We didn't do very well was block out and rebound. Entry pass into the post. First bucket of the game for Mannford.
That was a smooth move, Kelly.
Taven Fentress, the big guy. 6'4" forward. Woo. Donovan Smith looked at the short jumper, then put it on the floor and drew the offensive foul.
Oh, the guy under the basket was going to call a block because he definitely was moving, but Donovan just hit him so hard.
Donovan lowered that shoulder just a little bit more than they probably wanted to see.
Yeah.
Leaned in a little bit. Tigers in that. Steal, a near steal by Bryson Smith. Got a hand on it. Tipped it out of bounds.
The Smith kids had them cornered there for a moment. So 6-2 with 3:49 to go in this first period.
Like to see the Tigers get out and get a good start and get this game out of reach early, but mishandled pass right there. Wild drive to the baseline, and we've got one official calling one way and one the other. They're going to give it to the Tigers. That was Harvey turning the ball over. Kind of lost his footing there.
Yeah, he was laying on the ground and had his feet up in there and is off his feet. He was trying to catch it with his feet, looked like.
He was all stretched out, I know that. Bryson, long three from the top of the key. No good. And I think they said it bounced off the top of the backboard, so.
So, number 4.
That was Bryson's first shot of the ball game, yeah. Long three, baseline, no good.
Donovan Smith on the rebound. I don't know if Zeke blocked that or just scared him over there.
I think we did get a hand on it.
That's good defense.
Cash McIlvain. Screen Donovan. Long three coming, no good. Rebounded by, I'm looking through the rail, so I can't tell. I think it was Bryson, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Bryson.
And he stepped out of bounds?
No, the ref just reversed his call. Mannford knocked it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Donovan on a short jumper right there.
That guy faked a charge, and Donovan looked at him. He said, well, I'm open. I'm going to shoot it.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking it and just didn't say it. But short jumper taken by Egger, no good. Rebounded by Mannford.
And Cole Robertson got it.
Yeah, Robertson brings down the second rebound.
So Bryson looking for something to happen.
Well, tried to thread the needle on the give and go. We're going to get a held ball. Bryson Smith comes across on the screen switch and reaches in and grabs the basketball. So Tigers going to get the break on the possession arrow.
And when he gets his hands on the ball, he's going to keep hands on that ball. He's very stout. So we're setting up in our double high.
Cash going to get an uncontested shot there from about 12 feet. He's going to get that one. Cash now with 4 points on the ball game.
That's kind of got to be his go-to shot here the last couple of games.
Long three taken by Harvey, no good. Rebounded by Cash McIlvain.
He's grown a lot since last year. He can get up there with the big boys.
Cash working off the screen. Moves it to Robertson. Robertson now going to screen for Bryson. Bryson pulls up, kicks it back out. Cash going to look at a long three. Got it!
Oh, yeah.
Tiger 3-ball.
Shooter's got to shoot. Keep shooting. They're going to go in. That pulls it out to 11-2 lead with 54 seconds to go in the first period. Mannford's firing up a long one. Somebody didn't box out.
Uncontested rebound there. Number 11, Jarrett Robinson in the game.
Somebody's supposed to be on that fella.
Or correction, I think that was number 21, Caleb Kinley for them.
Yeah.
31 seconds to go. McIlvain to Donovan. Donovan turns, goes to the bucket, no good. Some kind of contact there.
I think he just delayed, but that kid, has gone down pretty quickly twice. So
It's
kind of a flop.
he got the first offensive foul.
And then he
The
tried
second one he
more.
didn't get the call on, and I think he caught one in the groin area right there, and that's going to pull him out.
Midsection area somewhere.
Yeah, Max Moore, number 25, checking in for the Pirates.
So we're shooting 2
from the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line.
Donovan misses the first.
It's when you're a tall guy and you can jump, you get up there and then you start looking for a place to land because all these feet under you and bodies under you. It's
A lot of reaching and stuff going on.
Yeah. Good shot. Got one of them. Got a sub coming in for us, Coach.
Donovan gets the second of 2. Tigers up 12-4 with 25 seconds to go. Clock is running.
Jordan Daughtery and
Harvey's going to walk it up into the wing to Egger. Back to Harvey. Harvey working off a screen up high. Kicks it back out to number 21. Long three taken, no good. Rebounded by McIlvain, and he throws one up the length of the floor, about 65 feet, no good. So, at the end of one, it's Tigers 12, Pirates 4.
We'll be right back. Green Country Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229-7942. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll. Chris's Quick Lube.
Well, welcome back. We're beginning the second period here at beautiful Verdigris, and Tahlequah's out to a 12-4 lead at this time. And like to thank Armstrong Bank for sponsoring us. Have all your banking needs down there. And Laura Lund, State Farm. You could be the most valuable bundler if you'll go up and see her.
Gary, we're going to start second period with the Tigers leading 12-4, and the Pirates having the basketball possession.
Yeah, we're back to our very small lineup here.
Yeah, giving Donovan a rest a little bit. Miguel Rodriguez on the floor now for the Tigers. Also number 2, Jordan Daughtery in the game. So
we're playing some good defense right now, Coach.
block out. Good job. Oh. Rebound pulled by Harvey for the Pirates. Long three, taken from the top, no good. Shot taken by Harvey.
Quick little stat here. Craig is at home watching the game. Let's see if I can get it pulled up, guys. He said rebounding well, only gave up 2 offensive boards and got 8 defensive.
I kind of wonder, Craig, if you can, how many times have they shot a 3 and not gotten one yet? Cash going to drive the baseline, up and off the ground, no good. Rebound by Harvey. Harvey to Egger. Another 3 taken by number 21, Caleb Kinley, no good.
I hope they keep missing those because they're getting some awfully good looks at the basket.
I noticed a change for the Pirates. Number 30, Hank Chastain's on the floor right now. Cash working. Pull-up jumper from 2, no good. Off the rim. Rebounded, I believe, by Harvey.
And he steps out of bounds. Be Tigers ball on the end line.
Bryson coming in now, replacing Zeke Guerrero. Robertson out also. Donovan Smith returning.
Out to Bryson, top of the circle. Going to set something up here. Boy.
They're 0 for 6.
Inside.
Coach.
2-point turnaround, 8 feet out from Donovan Smith, no good, off the rim.
He shot that one off balance because the guy's
6.
pushing on him. And
layup down the middle of the lane, number 25, Max Moore.
He's making a big impact coming in the game here.
Pretty good sized kid. He's have him listed at 6'3", but he looks like he's about 6'4", 5", and
0 for 7.
pretty strong.
McIlvain for a 3.
No good. Cash got
Gets
his
his
own
own
rebound. Gonna take it to the glass, off the rim, no good.
That's a Myers and Bernard foul. That's a tough foul right
That's
there.
a tough
Now
one.
that foul gonna go against Max Moore. Yeah, because he had a clean path to the basket, and all of a sudden he got wiped out.
Yeah. Max Moore, when he gets a foul, he gets his money worth out of it.
Guys, that's the 3rd time, though, that Cash has ball faked and taken the drive and hasn't benefited yet. But
This is the first one there from the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line.
Thank you, Kelly.
I know you two don't remember it, so it's all right. That's why Craig doesn't pay me the big bucks.
I just like hearing you say it, Kelly.
And McIlvain gets a second one out to a 13-6 lead, 5:34 to go. And
Tigers in their man. Miguel Rodriguez pressures Moore out there. Cross-court pass out to the wing. Egger, baseline jumper, no good. And I believe we're going to get Moore on another foul.
Had a good box out there.
It's another Myers and Bernard foul. They are your Tahlequah hometown real estate team.
You young guys out and girls out there put a body on them, and that pays off.
Well, this is something the Tigers didn't do real well in the opening game. Block out, getting the offense or defensive rebounds. Gave up way too many offensive rebounds tonight. They seem to be good, putting a body on people, like you said, Gary.
Yeah, and we've got number 11 coming in the ball game for us, Gage.
Gage Hobson. Daughtery moves it to
Donovan for a 3.
Smith got a 3. They're going to give him a 2.
Oh, they're saying 2.
He had a foot on the line, I think.
Well, I tell you what, that's a nice shot right there.
Yes.
When a big man shoots a 3, they should get a 2, and it gets that far, they should get a 3.
Should be a different line for the big guys. Kind of like the big guys in the NBA need different free throw lines.
Yeah, like about 3 feet from it.
Yeah.
Boy, Jordan Daughtery is working on defense. They all are, but
good coverage.
It's having
Zeke's
a good
got the
series.
cross-court pass now.
Good help out, Gage.
Egger on the sideline. Long pass to Chastain. Long rebound when you do that.
that'll make them 0 for 8 now, LZ, on three-pointers.
Caleb Kinley kicks it to Egger on the far side and throws it out of bounds. So Tiger possession now coming up.
We have a full timeout. We'll be right back. Green Country Sports Network.
Two Sisters Financial, Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee. Myers & Bernard, your hometown real estate team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Welcome back.
Go ahead.
Green Country Sports Network.
Sorry, dude.
And we're here with Coach Miller and Kelly Calloway and Ryan Hosley.
I do want to remind everyone we will be making a Pro Mortgage Player of the Game pick or Player of the Week for this tournament. We normally don't do tournaments, but we haven't got to do much this year. So thank Mr. Herb Kimball and Pro Mortgage for that.
Well, the Tournament of Champions, you can't do it.
Right.
And they won't let you. But
before we had the Tahlequah tournament, and we haven't got to give much away on that.
There's another 3 attempt.
Ooh. He says, I'm backing up 4 inches and taking that one. And
it's a Myers and Bernard foul there on
I think
Daughtery.
that's going to be on Jordan Daughtery. If I'm remembering right, guys, that's the second foul of the ball game.
For Tahlequah it is. No. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, we had one in the first period and one now in the second.
Been playing very, very good fundamental defense.
Long 3 off the back of the backboard.
Gage with the rebound. Here comes Bryson Smith pushing it up fast.
Bryson Smith doesn't get the roll. Short jumper from about 13. Rebounded by Harvey. Harvey to Kinley. Back to Harvey.
Steal, Cash McIlvain. Here he comes out to Donovan Smith. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Gotta have those kind. Breakaway layup, and Donovan got a little bit deep. Might have got a little bit of a shove under there, but long 3 taken once again by, this time, number 33, Logan Bynum into the ball game.
Zeke Guerrero's man's on that offside, and he's getting a lot of rebound opportunities today.
They're trying to find somebody that can hit that 3, I think. That's all they've looked at so far, a couple of short drives. Zeke Guerrero, long 3, off the rim, out and around, no good. Zeke's on the floor.
Cash McIlvain for the rebound.
Now we're going to stop it for an injury timeout here. Zeke's still down. Not sure what happened, if he came down on the side of a foot or... I don't think he was fouled in the act of shooting, though, was he, Gary?
I don't know. I took my eye off of it.
Well, they did contest it. And sometimes when you go up on that long 3, you'll come down on the defensive player's foot. That may be what he's done.
I don't know, but he's heading to the locker room right now.
Cole Robertson checking back in for the Tigers.
It'll be Tiger ball. 2:11 to go in this period, and we haven't. Neither team scored in quite a while here.
Tigers only scored 3 in this period. We've had a lot of looks.
A lot of looks, and there's another
looks
one right
don't
there.
count, though. Cash McIlvain gets it 2.
But going through that rim counts. That's a good shot. Another one of those mid-range jumpers.
He's got 3 of those mid-range jumpers right now. 1-3 on the night. So he has 9 for the game. Pull up. They're going to call a block on that one now on Jordan Daughtery. He just kind of stood there and took the hit. On a short no jumper.
Yeah, we had a perfect angle on that one. It was those are hard calls. I mean, probably the hardest call in basketball.
All right, at the line on the block and foul, number 21, Caleb Kinley gets his first free throw.
Myers foul, and Tahlequah Handyman free throw.
You hate to see them going to the line already because a lot of times when you go to the line like that, that's how you get your shooting eye on.
Yeah, I get some free looks.
Cash inside to Donovan. Donovan turns, nothing there. Back out to the corner to Cash McElvain. That's one of his favorite shots out there.
Boy, we're having a hard time getting a second rebound here.
Yeah, we just talked about how good a job we were doing on rebound, and all of a sudden we shut it down. Inside to the postman, number 24.
We kind of got mixed up on our defense, and Donovan and Cole both went and guarded the same guy, and he flipped it to man under the basket wide open. That's a good job of moving their offense. That's what they try to do.
Jumper taken from about 12 by Bryson Smith, no good. Rebounded by Fentress.
We have just really gone cold here in this second period. Did the same thing the other day.
Harvey on the dribble, finds underneath on the baseline.
Luckily for us, he's had his foot on the line, so
yeah,
been living right down there.
That was Spencer Norman with his foot on the baseline down there, stepped out of bounds. Nice shot, actually hit the shot.
Yeah, we've been one and done on our shots for quite a while as far as no second attempts. Oh,
Zeke Guerrero back on the floor for the Tigers. We're now with the basketball out front, backed up. Tigers going to go for one here with 15 seconds, 12 seconds to go. Guerrero going to look at it, thinking about it. Inside to Donovan. Donovan takes a short baseline, short corner shot, no good. Rebounded by Egger finally. Long 84-foot shot, no good.
So at the end of the first half, we're at 17-10. Very low scoring game so far. And we'll be right back. Green Country Sports Network, Green Country Funeral Home halftime show.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Jackson U.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Are you a fitness beginner who is struggling to lose weight? Maybe you've tried tons of different diets, but nothing seems to work. Maybe you're looking in the mirror, you're not happy about the reflection that's staring back at you. At Elevated Aesthetics, we help fitness beginners learn how to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 6 months or less, guaranteed without having to give up their favorite foods. On average, each client that joins loses at least 28.6 pounds inside of the program. So if you're interested, text info to 918-265-4477. That's 918-265-4477. Chat soon.
Welcome back to the Green Country halftime show. We're here at Verdigris at halftime of the Tahlequah Tiger Mannford ball game, and the score is 17-10. A lot of effort, a lot of hustle, and we just can't, neither team can get that ball to go in the hole yet. But basketball's a game of runs, and somebody make a shot and get hot and they can score 10 points in 30 seconds. It can happen. So we don't know what's going to happen in the second half, so stay with us. It's going to be exciting. We'd like to talk about State Representative Big Ed Culver. He is running for re-election this year and representing our area, and he and his wife Julie are a strong supporter of Tahlequah athletics and education. Julie's been a teacher for a long time. Chris is Quick Lube, one of our former Tahlequah athletes, and so is Bob Ed. But Chris was quarterback and punter back in his day, and now he has 4 locations on Chris's Quick Lube. Fast, friendly service. Baker's Furniture. They got a special for you out there, Coach. I bet they would sell you some furniture, I think. But they've done a lot for me, and they will special order, special make stuff for you if you want it.
Appreciate them sponsoring the Tigers here on the road today. Gary, we've talked a little bit about Mannford living and dying by the 3, and at the halftime, Craig's got them, I think, 0 for 9 from 3-point range. They're really struggling there, and it's been spread out. Everybody that's been in there has shot a 3 at least once. They are 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And the Tigers are 1 for 4. Tigers only 1 for 9 from 3-point range, so it's not a lot different in terms of shooting out there. The thing that amazes me at this point, and I think the Tigers will get better. I hope Dwayne has talked about it at halftime, and I know he's touched on it, but we've missed a lot of 8 to 12-foot jumpers, and dribble penetration, wide open shot, just not rolling. And we're on the road. This is the 3rd game in 3 days, and but you got to think right now at this point, we come out and we start hitting some of those because we're getting a lot of good looks.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. 3rd game in 3 days, those legs get heavy and legs get tired.
Well, they're coming off of a break too, but everybody here is, so it's all pretty equal that way. You hope they've all had about the same amount of Christmas break practices, but not making excuses. Some nights it falls, some nights it doesn't.
Yeah. You used to going up a certain height when you shoot, and when your legs get tired, you're not that height anymore.
Well, so the big thing that stands out right now for me is that Cash McIlvain is 0 for 4 from 3-point range, and he is 3 for 4 on short shots inside the free throw lane. So, he's really done something to kind of break away from that 3-point deal. But you got to keep thinking, Gary, they're going to fall for him pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zeke's had some looks, and they'll start falling for him too, I know. Our offensive rebounding second period was not existent. It just a lot, actually not even going to the board. We'd shoot a shot and everybody just stand there and watch.
Only 2 offensive boards so far for the Tigers, and I think that's something we need to see change. We need to recognize, read the shot. Cash is taking 3. Somebody's got to go to the board, and it's got to be 4 players plus Cash. I mean, if you're not going to follow your shot, you're pretty darn confident in what you're doing.
You know what? He did do that once. He shot a 3 and went and got his rebound. That was good.
And got a layup out of it.
Yeah,
that's right.
So that was good.
But we need to see more of that for the Tigers.
So Tigers have got a lot of players in the game in that second quarter and gave the starters some rest. Hopefully that'll pay off here in the second half.
Tigers have played 9 already, as has Mannford. I think we've seen 9 Mannford Pirates on the floor.
We're just about ready to go. 40 seconds to go. Two Sisters Financial, another one of our sponsors down there next to Northeastern Stadium. I'd like to say hi to Jack Reese, who started that location, and then Renita and Renda took over. So they've been friends for a long time and sponsors for a long time.
They've been sponsors of a lot of our sports, different sports from wrestling to football to basketball and track, you name it. They've done their fair share of work and put in time and finances as well. So big partners of Tahlequah Athletics.
Yep. So Tigers going to throw the ball in at half court to start the second half. Waiting on that whistle.
Tigers will be away from us on the court right now, so we'll get the long look at them.
Here we go.
Double high, backdoor cut by Cash.
Oh, wow.
Dribble penetrate by Bryson, turnover. On the breakaway, Mannford misses, number 15.
McIlvain on the rebound.
Spencer Norman missed the easy layup right there. Had somebody chasing him. Couple of Tigers, in fact. Cash going to take to the glass off the brim.
There we go.
Got it to go.
And Zeke on a steal. Great job, Zeke. There's your shot and a 3-ball.
Donovan tips it out.
Uh-oh.
Egger with the basketball in the corner to Harvey.
Good
Harvey
hands,
throws
Cole.
it out of bounds.
Real quick clarification. Cash is 1 for 6 from 3. Elsie, just wanted you to know that. That's what Craig says.
Cole Robertson kept a layup. He got his hand on that ball. Mannford had a wide open player under the goal.
Now that pass almost skipped out of bounds right there. One of the Tigers touched it at the last second. So we need Cash to find some threes today. Tigers need to stretch this lead.
Oh.
Backdoor cut, number 21.
Oh boy, we were caught looking at the ball, weren't we?
Caleb Kenny gets it.
Woo. Boy, that was a great play by Mannford.
Cash looked at it, back out to Cole at the top. Inside, Donovan on the cut, gets it tied up. They're going to buck up against one another. Donovan turned right into Mannford's number 23, Mason Harvey, and there was a little bit of contact there, and Harvey kind of bucks up on Donovan. Donovan walks away, rightly so.
Well, what was the call? Was it a jump
Held
ball?
ball.
Held ball, okay.
Not a jump ball. Elsie gets me every time I'm there.
Eddie Morris will be calling us. Straighten this out. No more jump balls except to start the game. Dribble penetration, left-hand jumper, no good by
Oh,
Norman.
wow. Wow. Had a breakaway. Donovan Smith was open, and Mannford just hustled down there and broke that up.
Tipped it out of bounds. Tigers going to enter, free throw line extended.
Yeah, that looked like we had a wide open layup there. Into Cash McIlvain.
Inside to Donovan. Donovan turnaround jumper, up and over, no good. Off the rim.
Boy, when these Tigers go home and watch this ball, they're going to wonder why they're just standing there instead of going and rebounding.
And Gary, this is one of those ball games where you see all these short jump shots missed. You keep thinking, I'd take those kind of shots any ball game.
Absolutely.
We're just not getting them to drop.
Well, they will, though. They will.
Tigers are 1 for 2 in the third period now. Bryson dribbles off the screen, steps through, back out to Guerrero. Top to Cole Robertson to Cash McIlvain on the wing. He's going to dribble, penetrate, pull up, and he's going to get a shot up, but it's going to be fouled.
So Myers and Bernard foul.
And be going to the line.
Foul's going to be charged to Egger.
Be going to the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line for 2.
McIlvain misses the first.
Taking a deep breath and
misses a second. Tigers 2 for 6 now from free throw line.
Hey, there we go.
3-point basket.
Money ball.
I'm telling you, it's always when he doesn't think about it and just throws.
McIlvain
gets the steal. Breakaway layup. Got the 2.
Easy for you to say. Woo! Man, that was a quick 5 points right there.
Quick timeout on the floor taken by Mannford. We're going to take a break right now.
We'll be back on the Green Country Sports Network.
If you suffer with foot pain, you should consider getting your feet adjusted by a hand and foot chiropractor. Hi, my name is Dr. Kelly Calloway, and I'm a hand and foot chiropractor in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. There are 26 bones in each foot, all of which can be adjusted. When one or more of the foot bones lose their healthy alignment, it can lead to a foot problem. We help conditions such as plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, and toe pain. A gentle chiropractic foot adjustment will restore healthy alignment and function to the joint and tissues in the feet. This will correct the underlying cause of most foot conditions. Our patients love having their feet adjusted, and you will be amazed by how good you will feel after you have your feet adjusted. Call our office today to receive your complimentary consultation for your painful feet.
And we are back, Green Country Sports Network. Tigers up 24-12 over the Mannford Pirates.
Yes, and during that timeout, Mannford had a animated discussion in the huddle, and we'll see what happens.
Definitely, Coach was explaining something very important there. We could see that from here, and it was pretty heated discussion.
Yeah.
Mannford basketball out of bounds after the made basket.
I think he's probably going to need a new clipboard after that talk. So
Tigers stretched it out to a 12-point lead now.
I hope we can keep our intensity here. Sometimes those timeouts. Ooh, good job, Donovan.
Ball tipped by Donovan Smith. He's going to benefit. He's going to go the hole off the glass, and he's going to get the bucket and one.
He went up strong that time. No fadeaway. He went up. Scored.
Gary, I know you and I talked about this one time. I love the jump stop. Strong jump stop, go up strong, and that's exactly what Donovan did.
That was a great fundamental, wasn't it?
He's going to be shooting from the Tahlequah Handyman free throw line.
And he got the free three-point play, the old traditional.
27-12 with 4:50 to go in the third period. Let's keep going, Tigers. This game's not over. Got to keep going.
Tigers now shooting 4 for 5 in the third period. Dribble penetration, number 33, Logan Bynum gets the bucket.
Boy, I tell you.
First field goal for them in quite some time.
Long time. We let them go baseline right to the goal.
Tigers overload left. Donovan on the baseline cut. Should have just came back up and in.
Well, he did what Gary always says. At least you're going to throw it back away from the team so they can't score or whatever. Well, no, that one would have went towards them. Never mind. I'm lying.
Never mind.
That's why you guys are coaches and I'm not.
High post screen again. Back to back. Egger now to Kinley.
Oh, Zeke. We got a big mismatch in there. Blocked by Cole Robertson.
Spencer Norman on the drive down the paint, blocked by Cole.
That was a very nice defensive play.
Well, Norman did a real good job of curling and going down the paint right there. Inside post area, 21. Kinley kicks it back out. Mannford point guard, number 15, Spencer Norman. Egger, the one guard. Ventress, back to Egger.
Boy, we're working on defense, aren't we?
Harvey trying to beat Bryson. Bryson beats him to the corner. gets his turnover. Cole Robertson picked it up.
Zeke
Bryson
Guerrero.
to Zeke Guerrero, no good.
Deep.
Well, we could have used that offensive board. Long three by Guerrero, no good.
It looked good, didn't it?
They're going to call Donovan, I believe, on a ride right there. Caleb Kinley decided to drive it. Got a little bit of an angle on Donovan, Gary.
Yeah. That's his second foul of the game. McIlvain's going to take a quick rest here at 2:53. And who we got? Jordan Daughtery in the game. Uh-oh.
Three taken by number 4. That's Egger. His first three. Team's first three of the ball game.
Yeah, and you hate to see that first one because who knows after that.
2-point short range jumper by Bryson Smith, no good. Rebounded by Fentress.
We got to play some defense here.
Tigers need to get a stop right here. On the floor now, Bynum for offensive board put back by number 33. Logan Bynum.
And that's that spot. You know, we had no Tiger there on the offside rebounding. They've come up with a quick 5 points on us.
8-point spread now. Tigers up 27-19. So they have scored 9 in the third, and the Tigers have scored 10. Kind of hanging around right now, and you hate to see that. Zeke Guerrero.
Boy, that's a unusual shot from Zeke, and it was a very good shot.
I'd like to see it.
That's number 4 and 5 for Zeke. Bryson, good job, stop, help. And I think we're going to get a bump foul on Cole Robertson there.
Somebody.
It's Myers and Bernard, your hometown professional real estate team foul.
That's his first of the game.
Second team foul of the period.
I tell you what, fellas, we better get our titsy going here.
At the line, misses the first one, number 24, Taven Fentress.
And got Manuel Rodriguez in the game.
And the first thing he does is block out on that rebound. That's good, too.
Yep.
Now back to a 9-point spread. Tigers on top with 1:17 to go. McIlvain walking it up. Tigers going to have a double high. Cash looking for a direction to go. Not so sure he's not much more looking for a 3 off of that, but
try and set something else up again.
Mannford did a good job. Oh, nice roll. And got the easy 2.
That's what he was waiting on right there. That was beautiful.
That's well set up.
Jordan on it, got his hand on the ball.
2 tips right there. Cash tipped it to Guerrero. Guerrero's on the run. He's going to pull up, take the short jumper. No good.
Got his own rebound. Jordan Daughtery caused that by getting his hand on the ball.
Oh, free catch back away. Got it to go.
Well, I've been asking for offensive rebounds. We got a couple that time, and it led to a 3.
Well, Jordan Daughtery tipped one. On the other end, it was Miguel and Daughtery both tipping one, or Cash tipped one also.
Hey, this thing happened a while ago so fast, but the ball was going out of bounds. He jumped up, tipped it back to one of our players. Move your feet.
Egger curls, blocked by Cash McIlvain coming across from the backside. He's going to pick up the foul.
Myers and Bernard foul there.
That's Cash's first.
Telcraw handyman free throw coming up.
Jaden Egger at the line misses the first of 2.
We pulled it back out to a 14-point lead. with 0.8 seconds to go, Kelly.
Yeah. Hard pressed to get a shot off with that much time coming. Egger gets a second. Long shot.
He's the quarterback, you know, so that helps, right?
About 3 feet out, but that was a pretty good shot from about 75 feet.
And we'll be right back. Green Country Sports Network for the fourth.
Hello and welcome to Green Country Sports Network, your home for Tahlequah Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, Tahlequah's Bank. Green Country Funeral Home, 203 Ron Rice Avenue. Horseshoe Inn and Campground, 936-229-7942. Armstrong Bank. Baker's Furniture, where you buy the best for less. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Hutchins Law. Countryside Wellness, Family Chiropractic Care and Clinical Nutrition. Skate House, where the good times roll. Chris's Quick Lube. Two Sisters Financial, Renda and Renita Dick. Tahlequah Handyman. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Medical equipment provided gracefully. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. The Straight Edge Barbershop, 514 South Muskogee. Myers and Bernard, your hometown.
Welcome back. Coach got a few stats for us here as we start the fourth period.
Tiger basketball. Jordan Daughtery handling the point right now into Donovan at the high post. Split Cole or Cash. Donovan's going to go one-on-one. Clear out. Let me have it.
Oh, that was a left-handed hook shot. Somebody was telling us that he couldn't go right, but couldn't go left, but he did.
Foul's going to be charged to number 21 for the Pirates. That's Caleb Kinley. His
Myers Bernard foul, local real estate agents, and he sinks the first one and getting ready for the handyman free throw on second attempt. Rattles it in. They all count the same though, guys.
Yeah, no matter how they go in right there. And that's an easy way to score, Gary, too. So.
Yes.
Pirates now with a basketball.
Wow.
Harvey, boy.
Foul on Gage Hodson there trying to stop the layup. Looked like a bowling ball going through there. Pins falling everywhere.
Well, we saw two of ours go down, and I think they ran together. Harvey got fouled by Hodgson.
Donovan Smith's limping to the bench. But I think he's going to be okay.
Harvey's going to get one.
Yeah, Myers Bernard free throw.
Off the front of the rim and rattles in.
Boy, Mannford boxes out very aggressively, very well.
Cole Robertson at the high post. Cash dribbling off of that screen. Pulls up jumper from 12, no good. Rebound Cole. Into the corner, Zeke Guerrero. He's going to look at it. Gets it tipped. And out of bounds was number 33, Logan Bynum.
There was a lot of action on that right there.
A lot of craziness in that play.
Yeah. Cole got a great rebound, made a bad pass. We stole it back.
Got the tip ball back himself, and then McIlvain out front. Hodgson setting the screen for Guerrero. Back to Cole.
Oh.
And Cole mishandles it, goes out of bounds. going to be Pirate basketball. Pirates up 36-24 with 6:54 to go. And want to see the Tigers settle down, play a little consistent basketball here offensively. Cash reaching on Bynum. Long three taken by Bynum, no good. McElvain.
He's setting it up, looking for something over to Jordan Daugherty.
Timeout, Dwayne Jones. Tiger timeout. 6:23 to go in the game, Gary. Tigers up 36-24.
And we'll be right back.
Town Real Estate Team. Pro Mortgage Associates. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. First Baptist Students. BJ Baker Trial Attorney. And as always, thanks for watching.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines. Stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter. The people we care about and care for. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs.
And we are back, Green Country Sports Network, as the Tigers are up 24-36 with 6:23 to go.
Yeah, we're kind of down to the nitty-gritty here. A team that can shoot threes, well, it's they're never out of a game.
Got 5 rebounds for Zeke, guys.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff he doesn't normally do today, so I'm glad to see it. Trying to make stuff happen. They got our Bryson back in the ball game, and Gage Hodgson, Cole Robertson, McElvain, and Guerrero, Zeke Guerrero.
Just now saw Donovan Smith come out of the locker room, so hopefully we'll get Donovan back. I don't know if they taped him or what they did, but him and Coach Qualls came out together. Bryson with the basketball, hits Cole at or Cash at the wing.
Got stripped in there.
Dribble penetration, got stripped. Mannford on the run, no good. Defensive rebound, Bryson Smith.
Yeah, that looked like Mannford had to tip in. He came out of nowhere and got that one, so saved a couple of points.
Tigers hustled down the floor real good on that play, though, and defended it well.
Yes, they did.
Bryson on the wing, Hodgson setting the screen. Robertson to McElvain. Hodgson at the high point. Zeke Guerrero's going to break it down on the drive. No good. Ball's on the floor. I think Cole Robertson may have been the one that knocked it out.
A good drive. Boy, if you don't finish them, though, they don't.
Well,
they just look good.
Not making any excuses, but that was a hard drive with his left hand there too. So,
yeah.
But that's one of those gimmies that you think we ought to have a bunch of every ball game.
Oh wow!
Easy backdoor cut, number 21, Caleb Kinley.
That's twice he's got us on that one. Donovan Smith back in the ball game. He checked in. I didn't see him earlier.
Donovan goes up on the right side of the rim. Jump stop. Went up. No good.
So Myers, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You got it.
No, you got it.
Myers and Bernard foul there.
Let those golden vocal cords work.
That's
over
you,
there.
buddy.
Donovan's going to go to the line, shoot 2, misses the first.
Tahlequah handyman free throw attempt.
Free throws have not been real good to the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, and they've cut it back down to 10 points.
Got second.
Pushed it out to 11 with 4:53 to go. Coach, I got a question for you here in a minute. You coached basketball for a long time.
Long three taken by number 30.
Another rebound by
Hank
Guerrero.
Chastain.
6 at least now for him.
Yeah, Guerrero with another good rebound on the backside. You know, you got to think, as many threes as they've taken.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Pass to the wrong side right there. Donovan's going to get it. We're going to get a timeout. Dwayne Jones quickly got on that one.
Keep it here, guys.
One of our Tiger players, when they're dribbling the ball down the court, he's guarding them, but he's got his back to them the whole time. He's guarding him, but he's got his back turned. He keeps looking behind him at the ball. I'm not sure what that purpose of that is. There must be some coaching.
Well, he's not going to contest the movement of the player. He's not going to force any action that way. He's just more or less probably just running down the floor trying to get set in position and then play defense down here.
Okay.
It can't be due to any kind of full court pressure because you're not pressuring anybody that way.
Right. I
think you either hustle your rear back and get down the floor, or you turn around and play defense on it.
Yeah, I was just curious. I hadn't seen that except for the last couple of games.
Now we've got one-on-one in the post down there. Just give it to Donovan. Run Zeke to the corner. Give it to Donovan. He's got one-on-one. Look at the push on him though. Bryson going to take it all the way to the paint. Got it.
Oh, boy, he had an explosion on there, didn't he? He went around that corner with some speed.
That is Bryson's first bucket of the ballgame. Backdoor cut, stolen by Donovan.
Here we go.
Tigers on the run. Cross-court pass, not going to happen. Donovan went in to get it. Got his own rebound, falling to the ground, and
Passed
gave
it off.
To. Was that
Bryson,
Cole that got it?
or
Bryson
was it Cole?
got the bucket?
One of them. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Maybe
I thought Cole got it.
Maybe it was Cole.
Well, I'm going to give it to him.
Craig will text us in a minute.
2-point basket, Kinley for the Pirates.
41-28 with 3 minutes to go.
Wasn't paying attention there. It's a good look.
Coaches give him the look. Why? We're ahead. Why do that?
Yeah, 3:28 to go. You just want to be in a position right here to take advantage of what they give you. We're not pressing. Got to get up and play. No, don't give up any backdoor cuts. Long three, taken from the corner, no good. Bryson Smith with the rebound. Egger's going to hug him down the floor. Bryson's going to take it, top of the key, finds Donovan. Donovan's going to go up and under, got the bucket.
Reverse layup.
And that was Bryson earlier, Coach, when you thought it was Cole.
Okay. Just change that one and take that one off.
Got a foul on Cole there. He's doing all he could to save that score. 2:46 to go. Have a got Mannford shooting 2. Tahlequah handyman foul shot.
Cole's second foul of the ball game. At the line for the Pirates, number 23, Mason Harvey. He gets the first.
So we've got 14-point lead right now. Mannford shooting 1 free throw. And see if we can keep them boxed out of there. They push hard.
Got the roll on the second one. Bryson being guarded closely by number 15, Spencer Norman. Guerrero with the basketball, pulls it out. Donovan comes high, sets the pick, tries to roll.
Doing a good job of running our offense right now.
Being patient.
Looking for that wide open layup attempt.
Good switch by the Pirates there to keep Donovan from going to the basket uncontested. Now it's Bryson. Cole.
Oh.
Cross-court pass stolen by number 33, Logan Bynum.
And then Cole's out there.
3-point shot taken by Harvey, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers, Donovan Smith.
It's another, no, that's a timeout.
Another Tiger timeout. 1:49 to go. Tigers up 13, 43-30.
So,
just 30-second. We'll keep it here.
Keep it here. All right. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service is really busy right now down there close to Telequa Drug Company and McDonald's. They're busy doing taxes right now. Their motto is taxes done your way. So, Coach, minute 49 seconds to go. We're up by 13. They still haven't been making their threes, so a lot of that's defensive pressure on us. They're not completely wide open.
We've done a good job of contesting those shots, but they've had a lot of good looks. We'd have to check with Craig to find out how many threes they've taken, but I know it's in double digits now, and they haven't hit, but I think I've only got 1 3 on the night, or the afternoon. Keep forgetting this is a matinee game.
It looks night in here, all the same. So let's see if we can take care of the ball.
Tigers in their 1-4 set. Somebody ought to be going long. Ball inbounded to Cole Robertson to Bryson Smith now, advancing the ball, looking inside. Screen coming off of Cole Robertson.
Nobody's breaking across, are they?
Cole didn't turn and even look at the bucket there. Look at that. Clear open on the right side.
And they've only called 2 team fouls, so there's a lot of fouls to give.
Hey, LZ, they are 1 for 13 for 3.
1 for 13. That's not very good odds.
We're just trying to dribble the game away, looks like, at this point. Coach is saying, let's go get them.
Tigers ought to be able to go get an easy layup here pretty quick. Still working the ball out far. Cut middle by Cash McElvain. Back to Bryson at the top. He's near the
40 seconds to go. Looks like they're content not to foul.
There's Cole Robertson. There's that open backside I'm talking about. And he got 2 chances at it and then got tied up, and I think he's going to get fouled. That was that wide open backside. Boy, yeah. I thought he could have had that a couple times before.
Yeah.
And we will stay here for the plaque presentation as it appears we're going to win it.
26 seconds to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 13. Cole Robertson at the line, shooting 2. Robertson's second shot coming up. Got it. Line violation there by the Pirates, but doesn't matter. Zeke got a hand on the baseline pass. Harvey, long 3. Rebounded by Guerrero, and he's going to be fouled.
Myers and Bernard foul there.
That foul was on number 21.
12.8 seconds, guys.
Zeke on the floor again. Cash and the Tigers just going to run out the clock. Not worried about it. Score right now at this point. Nice ball game. Tigers 45. Mannford Pirates 30.
They're the consolation champs.
Consolation champions. They'll be presenting the plaque here shortly. And boy, overall we did what we needed to win, and it's always good to see that.
Pirates with 9 points in the 4th quarter. Tigers with 11.
We had a good little spurt to get away, and we were able to hold that the rest of the way. So while you're working on those stats here, and we're waiting for the presentation.
the manager. What's his name, Gary? I can't think of his name, but it's with Blank. I love that kid. He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's good. He's a nice fella. I think he's a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah. He hangs out with us sometimes up in the
team manager.
For football and stuff. Team manager, yeah.
Yeah, he's right there in the middle, isn't he?
Good for him. I'm glad.
Got a team picture. Those are always fun, I tell you. A lot of fun. So congratulations to the Tigers and Coach Jones, Coach Qualls.
Yep. And I believe our player of the week is going to be Cash McElvain of the tournament.
McElvain.
We usually don't do tournaments. We decided to do one. So, LZ, I think you might have a few stats. Craig hadn't gotten me anything just
well,
yet.
I've got total scoring for the Tigers and was working on the Pirates there, but I think our Tiger fans are more interested in hearing ours. At this point, we had 5 points for Zeke Guerrero. Zeke shot 2 for 2 tonight, as far as I know. I know that's not right, probably. But he ended up with 5 points, 2 points for Cole Robertson, 4 points for Bryson Smith. Cash McElvain had 18 for the day, including 2 threes. And Donovan Smith, the high scorer in the ball game, with 19 points today. So you could have gone either way there with Cash or Donovan. And based on all 3 games, I think you made a pretty good choice.
So 17 points with 53% shooting is what Cash was at, I think, for this game.
Yeah, and he's really.
Well, I had him for one free
for the
throw.
tournament. I'm sorry for the tournament.
Yeah, he's really come on and
average 17
at the end when we need it. He's had that ability this week. So I think he made a good pick.
Yeah, there was a lot of them that played pretty well this tournament. Kept the turnovers down overall. I know a lot of the guys did, and so Ashley Stevens is going to do us a favor, and he's going to go get that picture done. And do we have any more stats before we go ahead and sign off here in a minute?
Well, you were correct on that with 17 for Cash today, too.
Yeah, he's 17 on average. He didn't have as good a game yesterday, but he scored 21, I think, Thursday. So, he was right around in there with the average.
Well, he had 17 yesterday, too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the good thing about him, he's been very consistent pretty much throughout the year. There's been very few ball games he hasn't hit double figures. And in all honesty, he probably didn't play one of his better games offensively tonight because he did miss some threes. But when you live and die by the 3, it's one thing. Tigers were benefited greatly today by Donovan Smith inside. Cole Robertson did a great job inside rebounding and things. So just a pretty good team effort for the Tigers today.
Yeah.
Against a scrappy Mannford ball club.
Yeah, they were well coached and tried hard.
Yeah, definitely. And we, again, thank Pro Mortgage for our player of the game sponsorship. Pro Mortgage is a mortgage lending company. I believe they're based out of Broken Arrow, but they have Herb Kimball's one of their loan officers in the Tahlequah area. And so that's how we have got them on. So
want to thank Mike Payne, the Verdigris superintendent, for coming up and talking to us today.
And the Verdigris, just the staff here are all been really nice and helpful and everything.
Great facilities up here, and this is a very nice gym. I think he said seats 2,500, something like that. 3-year-old gymnasium, and Lady Tigers both love coming up here to this tournament because it's always competitive.
Yeah, and
it's close to home.
And the ladies, the Verdigris parents put on the hospitality room.
Do an outstanding job,
hospitality room.
Yeah, it's a really good facility, and they even have windows over there in the concessions downstairs so the concession workers can watch the games. And
plus they have the big screen TVs outside in the lobby area.
Yeah.
We've got one more game today, and that game will be tonight at 6:30 p.m. as the Lady Tigers take on an old Metro Lakes Conference foe in the Coweta Tigers. And Coweta coming in with a pretty good record for the year and should be a very, very good championship game tonight, guys.
Yeah. Should be. Both highly rated. They scrimmaged early in the year and very, very close. Very close.
So Craig said we shot 43% from the field, 3 for 13 from 3. They were 1 for 14. We had 7 offensive rebounds and they had 4. And he's still typing, so we can go ahead and cover those because we got a pretty hefty break in here between games.
Yeah.
We had 12 steals and only had 9 turnovers.
Yeah. The turnovers. talked to David Qualls the other night. He was talking about in the tournament champions how many turnovers we had. I talked to Matt Qualls the other night after that first round, and one of the keys to that ball game was turnovers.
Right.
Turnovers and lack of rebounding. And if they only got 4 offensive boards today, that means we got a lot of defensive rebounds, which I didn't keep track of those. I'm sure Craig did, but I thought we did a really good job of defending the three-point shot. And because, like you said, they live with that. They're either hot or they're not. And the Tigers did a pretty good job of defensive rebounding on that.
Right, exactly. Well, that's about it, guys. We're going to sign off. If you got anything else to say before, we'll come on probably a good 30 minutes or so before the girls' game at 6:30, just because we want to make sure internet, everything's up and working and running and all that smooth stuff. So
I was going to mention next Thursday the girls are going to be at Jay in a tournament.
JV girls.
The JV girls will be playing in a varsity tournament up there. Are the boys going, Coach?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just the girls.
Yeah,
the boys are at Shawnee.
Oh, okay, the varsity
boys.
Which
we're not sure we're going to be going to Shawnee. That's quite a ways away for us to try to do a tournament, so we'll see.
Remember, Tiger fans, that the Tigers and Lady Tigers are home for the next 3 home games on Tuesday, Friday, and then the following Tuesday. East Central, Bishop Kelly, and the Booker T Hornets. Boy, we need to fill up that place, and I know they're black and orange as well, but we need to fill it up with Tahlequah orange when Booker T comes to the gym.
Right.
And Bishop Kelly is an old conference foe.
Oh, yeah,
back
we used to always dress up in cowboy gear like Western because they called us the Hicks from the Sticks back in there. So.
You talk about some fan
I'm not
support.
saying they do now.
we were the country kids.
Yeah,
that was the
and
deal.
then we would all come dressed up because I quit basketball when I was like a sophomore. And everybody would dress up in their hillbilly attire, if you want to call it that.
I remember those days of going to Bishop Kelly, and we had a little lady that used to sit behind the bench every ball game she was from Kelly. She was about 80-some years old, and I swear, anything we said or did, she questioned from behind us all the time. It was more fun than you could shake a stick at.
Old rival right there.
Yeah. Those were tough ball games, too.
Yeah, 20 defensive rebounds, Coach, is what we end up having.
Okay.
Wow, that's good.
That's a good night.
Bishop Kelly's coach went on to become quite famous college coach.
Yes, that was...
was that Bill Self?
I'm drawing a blank right now. I know him. I can see his face.
I don't think it was Bill Self, was it?
That wasn't Bill Self.
He went on to Southwest Missouri State University.
Yes.
You're thinking of...
Yes.
Somebody help me. I know.
Some of our fans at home know the answer to
Craig
that.
might know.
He played for Northeastern State University.
Yes.
Little short, stocky guard.
Yes.
It wasn't Conley Phipps, was it?
No. Conley was there at one point, but not at that point. I just can't put my finger on the name right now, but
I shouldn't have put you on that spot.
But
But anyway, we had Babinski was there. He was a great coach. Bishop Kelly had a great coach. Had some great games. And,
and I remember one time beating Bishop Kelly when they were this is when we were still playing 6-on-6. You can relate to that, I think, a little bit. And Bishop Kelly was #1 in the state, and we met them in the playoffs at Hale High School, I think it was, maybe. And we upset them after trailing by 11, 22 to 11 at halftime. We came back and beat them that night. They made a massive change and put one of their best forwards on the guard end to try to stop us because we came out hot in the second half. And Don Ogden would remember this well. And we came back and won that ball game. And we almost, as coaches, didn't want to go in the locker room at halftime because we were playing so bad. And we righted the ship and came back out and beat them that night. And they were ranked #1 in the state of Oklahoma.
Great memories, isn't it?
Yeah, and these are going to be great games coming up. East Central next Tuesday. Next Friday night, Bishop Kelly. And then the following Tuesday, Booker T. Washington. All 3 coming to Tigers.
Yeah.
Gym.
So anyway, that's it. We're signing off. We'll see you again about 6 o'clock or so for the finals of the girls tournament.
All right, talk to y'all later.
Bye.